Yo, what's happening, man? You already know it's your favorite guy to chill with, man. With Chill Talk, the podcast. At this time, man, I don't went way. I'm talking about we don't went way to Philadelphia, and then came back around to Houston, man. Got my dog Beautiful in the building. What's up, Beautiful?
What's good? What's good? What's good with you?
What's happening?
What's good? Blessed, yo.
Hey, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. You already know we blessed too. We just working hard, stand out the way, keeping God first. You already know.
All right, like, hey, Blood Ross said it best. I'm just trying to stay out the way. I listen to that every day.
Yeah. For sure, for sure. So listen, man, real quick, let's get into it, man. Tell the people where you from, who you is, basically, all the good stuff.
All right, yo, what's good, everybody? This your favorite female artist. My name is Beautiful. I was born in Philadelphia, raised in Georgia. I'm a traveler. I've been doing music for a long time. It's really my passion. It's really my passion. My dream is basically what saves me. I love to sing. I love to make music. I play the piano. I've been playing the piano since I was 3 years old. I've been making beats since I was in middle school. I produce my own music. I kind of create my own songs. Create my own beats. Like that's all I really like doing is making music. It's that's what I have a love for. I'm in love with that.
Hey, that's what's up. That's what's up. How long you been doing music?
I've been doing music for about 20 for about 29 years. I started playing the piano when I was 3 years old, but as far as singing and rapping, I started that around like 15. Um, when I got middle school, I got me a composition book and I started just writing songs. Then when I get in high school, I started this music class and I started making songs on Mixcloud 5 on a piano. I started making beats and singing in the mic and downloading them to a USB drive and saving it. And ever since then, I just kind of been going with it. I stopped for a while when I got married, but then I got back on it last year.
Okay. So you say you've been playing the piano since you was what, 3?
Yes, sir.
So is it a church background, or you
Yeah.
just out of the blue just started playing the piano?
So I've been playing the piano since I was 3 years old. My mom, she had bought us a piano. She bought me a piano when I was younger when she realized that's what I love. And then she tried to take us to this music class and he tried to teach me how to read music, but that didn't go well because I couldn't understand the notes. It's like, what I'm saying, looking at mumbo jumbo trying to read symbols. So I play by ear. But I did grow up in the church. When I got in middle school, I started playing for my mom. She owned her own church, based out of her house. So I started playing for her, and then when we went to actual church, I started, playing here and there in the church. Ever since then, I kind of had my own piano. So when I got home, instead of going outside like everybody else as kids, I would lock myself in a room and I would just play my piano. After I did my homework, I would play my piano and just make songs all day and night. Like sometimes she would knock on the door, be like, dinner ready.
So basically, then you telling me you've been at this basically since you was in diapers, pretty much.
Pretty much, basically, yeah. I've been at this since um a baby. My family is musically inclined, so once she realized what our instruments were, she bought me a piano. My brother a set of drums. My baby sister a little karaoke machine, and we kind of just went from there.
Right, right, right. So in other words, it's definitely in you and not on you, basically.
It's definitely in me. I could do it in my sleep. That's how
Right,
it's in me.
right. So let's talk about I ain't gonna talk about the Philly because right now you in Houston, correct?
Well,
So how's the music scene in Houston coming from a female standpoint? Like, how's it coming from your view? Is it hard to get on? Is it easy? Are the DJs showing love? or what? Like how's it how is the music scene in Houston for independent artists and by you being a female?
Well, the music scene in Houston, from what I've seen and now, um, is hard, but it's not that hard. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to get on, but you have to know the right people. You have to go in the right areas in Houston because, like in certain areas, like in certain parts of Southwest Houston, you can go and you can try to find like, artists that do music and that's trying to get out there, but a lot of them aren't really serious like that. Like you have to really kind of network, but they do show love. Like Atlanta, Houston is different. Like in Houston, they can tell you from out of town. They can tell you not really from there. You know what I'm saying? So they'll show you a lot more love. I mean, everybody's your friend in Houston. So the DJs show love. Everybody show love. You know what I'm saying? They show a lot of love in Houston. I can say that they do show a lot of love in Houston.
Is it a lot of is it a lot of open mics, a lot of showcases, or is it pretty much you just pull up at the club night and you hang DJ, you email DJ your song? How does it work?
No, it's hella. It's I'm sorry. It's plenty of open mics. It's plenty of open mics in Houston. Um, you like I said, you basically just got to know who to know and what clubs to go to. But I know it's a certain club. Her name is Lady Nate. She has many open mic nights. You can also bring your instruments as well. But being as though I don't really sit still, like I'm not in Houston right now. I'm in
Right,
Wisconsin.
right.
So uh I haven't really gotten to actually enter in that area yet. Like I've done video shoots. Me, I don't go find DJs and artists in the industry, people that are already out there, because what we're failing to realize is a lot of talent is still out there in the streets. So the things that you can get done with people whose businesses are already matured, I can do that with people on the streets. Like I can go to a gas station, find an artist or a photographer, and get a photo shoot or a video shoot done, or I can get an invite to an event and it be just as professional as a matured business. You feel me? So I don't go to the DJs and the clubs right away. I go and I find the people off the streets because we overlook those people a lot.
Exactly. Like you said a mouthful right then. Because a lot of the people that's already out there, they already, what I'm saying, got in their mind like how they is, how they act. They not coming down. They ain't gonna humble themselves. They weren't never humble in the get go, to be honest. So it's definitely a lot of that going on. So I commend you on just staying loyal and just what I'm saying, reaching out to the people that really just a lot of us get overlooked. Like we really do.
Right.
Um, I feel like I fall in that category sometimes, but hey, it is what it is. It just I use it for motivation. I just use it to keep going.
Yeah.
I never got in the game to get hand claps and get applauses. Anyway, don't get me wrong, that stuff is good. It's good to be recognized by your peers every now and then. Get your flowers while you're alive. So whatever they say nowadays. But yeah, that's definitely you know what I'm saying? That's good. That's profound right there. So look, let me ask you this then. Do you do you feel like it's hard for a female to get on in the industry?
Right now, no. I'm gonna be completely honest, especially because me. I know I'm an attractive female, so I know in the industry you have to have the looks, you have to have the sound, you have to have, what I'm saying, the appearance. You have to have that interaction with the audience, and I learned a lot of that from watching the rap game with Jermaine Dupri. So I've watched Lotto since she started on the rap game. You know what I'm saying? I watched a lot of those big artists now. They were on the rap game as kids, and you have to have that. And nowadays in the industry now, female artists get looked at a lot quicker than the male artists. Like the male artists, they'll get looked at if they're talking about gun violence and drugs, sex, and money. The female artists, man, they can talk about, and you can talk about slapping a female, and they, you know what I'm saying. As long as you look good, you shaking a little bit, they're going, you know what I'm saying. They're going to support you.
Yeah. But in all actuality, though, it don't last long.
Not too long, no, because I mean, at some point in time, people get tired of hearing that. Like I hear a lot of people talk about Glorilla's album her single F and F, and at first it was hype. Everybody loved F, everybody doing TikToks. Now it's just like, no, I'm so sick and tired of hearing that song. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's you want to make music that somebody never gets tired of hearing. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I want to make. I want to make music that people never get tired of hearing. You feel me?
Yeah.
Because
And then at the end of the day, to be all honest about the whole situation, you gotta thank the DJs for the F and F song because the DJ the one made the F and F song hot.
your record is nothing without a DJ. Nothing without a DJ. Your music is not going to get too far without a DJ. You have to respect the DJs, and I respect to all the DJs because my records wouldn't get nowhere. I mean, come on now. If you go to a club and a DJ be like, "I'm not playing that," you can't force the DJ to play that. You know what I'm saying? That record.
Yeah.
You feel me? So yeah,
But I'll
DJ.
play it though. If you bring it to me, I'll play it right
Yeah,
then and there, peak hour. It don't even matter.
yeah, I know you play, but but come on now. If it's a trash record and the DJ listen to it and be like, no, I'm not. I don't think that should be played. You know what I'm saying? DJ's not gonna
Right.
play that. You know what I'm saying? I learned about records being played and DJs, having their flowers and getting respect through DJs Coalition, ATL. I went there and I learned a lot from them. And that's why I learned respect the DJs from. Like, you have to respect the DJs. Shout out to the DJs. And I make sure now that I shout out all the DJs because when we go to the club, we don't thank the DJs for playing our music, our songs. Like, we go to the club, we have a good time. You know what I'm saying? We buying drinks. We showing the strippers love. What about the DJs? They playing our record.
Right. Right. So let's talk about your single real quick. I know you got a new single out. It's playing right now, 94.4 FM Jam by Austin. So let's talk about it a little bit. What give us the whole breakdown of the single. Why you named it, what you named it, you know, all that.
Okay, so Mercury. Mercury, I came up with Mercury. Um, I was walking to work one day, and I'm just like, yo, it's a lot going on, and I based it off of my experience with these females that I deal with, and I'm like, I'm hurting, you hurting, you know what I'm saying? I just want to take us out of space, you know what I'm saying? But I want to take us to another level mentally, you know what I'm saying, physically and spiritually. That's the way I think. So I think about the bigger picture. I'm just like, if there was a way I could take us out of space and we could just, you know what I'm saying, spend time on a different planet away from the world just to get away, like not out the country, like out of space. You feel me? Like I would do that. So I just started singing one day and I made that beat and I just created that song like, yo, we can go to Mercury. You know what I'm saying? Mercury seems like a planet that it just seems like a pretty cool planet you could relax on, you know what I'm saying? Build a house on.
Right.
So that's the it's kind of sexual too when it comes to the female. It's just like the way I explain that the way I explain that by me being the freak that I am, when I think about sex with a female, I think about taking to her to a whole nother level. You feel me? That's where Mercury comes in.
Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. So basically the whole song you was just like you just really on a whole nother level with
Yeah,
life period.
yeah, a whole nother level.
Gotcha. And how long has the single been? How long has the single been out?
It will be dropping December the 9th.
Okay,
That's when it.
so we got it early.
Yeah, y'all got it early. Y'all got a little sample of it, but it will be on all platforms on December the 9th. It'll be live in all stores.
Hey, that's what's up. So all platforms, I'm assuming that's Apple, Spotify,
Yep, Apple,
all
Spotify,
the digital stores basically.
iTunes, iHeartRadio, anything you could, some other radio stations that's out the country.
Right, right, right. Hey, that's what's up. That's dope, man. And is it original beat? It's original beat too, right?
Yes, I made that beat. I created that beat.
Oh,
I
you
created,
made the beat.
yes, I created that sound.
Okay, so you gonna get two checks off of it.
Yeah, I produce I produce my own music. I mean, I don't mind collabing with other producers, but right now I make my own beats and it's based off of how I feel at the moment. I do have an album that I'm about to drop called Love. Because with me, I want to bring healing to the industry. You know how Derez Deshawn said he brought pain to the industry. I want to bring healing and peace to the industry. I want something different. I don't want to have to always hear like everybody want to listen to this killing your ops and I'm bringing something different, completely different. But it's a nice vibe. It's a unique sound.
Yeah, different make money.
Yeah. Knowledge is the new money. And that's what I want to bring. Knowledge,
Yeah,
love, peace, healing, you know,
yeah.
wealth in the mind. Change your mindset. That's basically uh what my the prior single No Control is. It's not really just a single. It's kind of a movement, to let people know to not let the devil have control of your mind. So No Control is merch. I have merch. I have a shirt. I have hoodies. I have hats. I have shoes. It's not just merch for me. It's a movement because I do have a behavioral disorder. That's it's dedicated to my mental health.
Okay. Hey, that's dope. That's what's up. A lot of people ain't see you on a whole nother level. You getting your
Yeah.
business on.
Yeah.
So are you and you said that's for you. So you're an advocate for the behavior?
Yes, I'm an advocate for behavioral health, but I was diagnosed with behavioral health. I'm legally blind as well. Right now I can only see out of one eye. I have partial vision in this eye, so it's like a bubble floating around in my eye.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hey, but you still out here working though. You ain't letting that slow you down though.
I grind like I got perfect vision. I don't let nothing stop me.
That's what's up, man. That's dope. That's real dope. Like, yeah. You almost just throw me for a loop with that one because I would have never knew. You know what I'm saying? I would have never knew that unless you know what I'm saying. You
Unless I
said that.
see
So
it,
yeah,
yeah. Yeah.
yeah. So how can we talk about that a little bit? So how did you lose your vision in one of them? How did that happen?
I don't know. I guess it was from me having low blood pressure at one point. Cause I'm anemic, so when I get extremely cold, like if I'm not in a warm area or taking my iron or something, or if I'm dehydrated, then I have low blood pressure. And that's kind of how I ended up with the flu. I've been outside too long up here. Um, I woke up one day in the van on my way from our orientation, and I
Right.
realized that I was going like at first it was kind of black, like I wasn't able to see at all. It was black, and I was like, I kind of ignored it for a little bit, thinking that maybe it was temporary. But when I went to sleep and I woke up and I realized it wasn't temporary, so I kind of like cried a little bit. I put my hand over my eye. I prayed over it, and I just kept asking God to heal my eye. And then every day I talked about it to my peers, and the ones that laughed at me, they ain't here no more, but they would make jokes out of it. And I'm like, yo, I'd hope that y'all don't wake up with, you know what I'm saying, no vision, because y'all wouldn't even know how to take it like I'm taking it right now. And
Right.
I prayed over it, and the more I talked about it, the more I started seeing, you know, seeing more in it. My vision started coming back. I started drinking more water, more water, more water. Um, to where it got to the point where I opened my eyes one day and I started seeing numbers and letters, and I text my mom. I was like, I could see numbers and letters now. So it went from me not being able to see at all, like it was completely pitch black, I couldn't see at all, to now where I can see, but it's like bubbly, it's blurry.
Yeah. So at that point when you couldn't see nothing, did it affect the music grind any at all? Like or you
No,
kept going. You couldn't see out of one eye, so you still kept going.
I kept going. I kept going even at work. Like they didn't know that I couldn't see out one eye, so they thinking that, oh, I'm struggling like everybody else, but I wasn't. But then when I caught on, I actually was moving a lot faster than, everybody else, and I'm like, y'all really blessed, cause y'all really could see out of both eyes, and I'm in out of one eye, but I move a little faster. I move a lot faster than some of them on the line still. You know what I'm saying? So it didn't affect nothing at all really, because I could still see out of one. I had surgery on my right eye. I
Right.
lost sight in my right eye when I was in high school. I got into a fight. My retina got detached, so they put a gas bubble and a chloro buckle in my right eye,
Right.
and I ended up having surgery on my right eye. So now I know I'm gonna have to go and have surgery on my left eye soon.
Right.
But it doesn't affect my grind. It doesn't, if I could still go places, you know what I'm saying? I could still see, I could still maneuver the way I want to maneuver, you know. It's a harder struggle for me to see at night, so I don't be out at night like that. And then when it's sunny outside, it kind of like, it causes my eye to become real, real sensitive, so I don't be out in the sun too long. But other than that, I move around perfectly fine. I still could do for myself perfectly fine. Like I still do. I still move around like I got perfect vision. It doesn't stop my grind. Doesn't stop my work ethic. Doesn't stop me from doing what I need to do.
That's what's up, man. Big ups to you on that, man, for real. Cause
I
that's
appreciate that.
like I wouldn't even know I wouldn't even know what to do. You know what I'm saying? I can't say what I do. You know what I mean?
I've heard that so many times, yo. They tell me they like I would cry. I would probably cry. I would probably panic if that was me. But you
Yeah,
taking it real, real well. They tell me that all the time. Like you taking it
yeah.
real well.
Yeah,
That
like I said, man, I wouldn't even never knew. You know what I'm saying? I met, look, we met on Instagram. You came through the team Hits on Fire. Shout out to Hits on Fire. You know, you've been showing love, you've been reposting, sharing. We put the song on the radio, so I wouldn't have, you know what I'm saying? I would have never knew. You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? So, like I say, man, big ups, real big ups to you on that, for real. Do you got any merch? You got your own merch? You got your own clothing line? Are you working on that, or is it coming up?
Yeah, I have my own clothing line that I so basically I design my clothes on Amazon and I have them shipped to me. I have my own online shoe store. I love shoes. The link is in my bio. I have my own shoe line right now. No control. This right here is just a little something I did, you know. And then it
Okay.
says United We Stand at the bottom, and then on the back it says unity and love.
Right.
And then I have a hoodie right here too, basically for my album, my love album that's coming out. I have a hoodie right here, and on the back it says no control. It
So I
says
take it that's what you calling the album, right? No Control.
no control is my single that was already released. I released that back in July of this year.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, no control. I don't y'all haven't heard that song yet. Um, that song's been out for a while, and then I have a hat somewhere.
Right.
Yeah, I've been getting over the flu, so I ain't really been up like that. Oh, yeah, my hat. It says no control on the back side.
Okay, cool.
So yeah,
And you
um,
say you got your own shoe line too, and the link in your bio on Instagram.
yes, the link is in my bio. It's a online shoe store.
Shout
Um,
out the link, but still shout out the link real quick though. Shout out the link real quick.
it's called aliveshoes.com. ALIVE shoes.com slash no control. And you can find that link in my bio. You'll find the shoes right down. The designs are red and black, no control. And once I start gaining a lot more customers, I'll be able to design shoes that y'all want me to design, colors, anything like that. I'll be able to design them. Basically, I design them on the website, and Italy makes them, and they're shipped from Italy.
Right. Okay. So yeah, you working. You got your music going. You got your entrepreneurship going on. Your whole business out here.
On top of working at a factory at the warehouse.
Oh, and you working 9 to 5.
Yeah,
Man, that's what's up. You working.
I
So
can't
listen,
stop.
real quick before we get up out of here, let's talk about the entrepreneurship side of outside of making music. Um, like how important you feel like having your own merch and being able to design shoes, and then you just showed me a hat, and then you even got some hoodies. Like how important you feel like that is to
Um,
be an artist. Like me personally, I feel like you got to have a whole bunch of stuff going on. So definitely not having your own merch and not having your own clothing line could definitely be an issue. That's how
yeah,
I feel about it.
because to think about it, the industry isn't cheap. And when you're doing shows, like it's good to do shows. It's good to spend money, what I'm saying, going to shows and catching flights and going on tour, but how you going to get that money back? You know what I'm saying? If you're not working a 9 to 5, you don't have no other hustle. How you going to get that money back that you're spending out? You have to be able to profit from something. You feel me? And on top of that, in order to promote your brand, your music, your merch, or anything, you have to bring that right along with you. You know what I'm saying? If you going to a show to perform and you don't have no merch or nothing, it's just like you just bringing your music. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, people buy music, but people buy clothes and shoes and hats and stuff too,
Yeah,
jewelry, all type of things. So it's very, very, very important to have some type of merch going. Even when it comes to CDs, you have to have something that's going to bring in that money that you're spending out. You just can't be spending money and not getting nothing back. You feel me? Because it could take years before you start getting revenue from your music. So you have to have multiple streams of income. You have to have something to go off of. You feel me?
yeah,
It's it,
for
it's
sure.
it's very, very extremely important to have merch. You always want to bring merch with you to every show, every event you go to. You have to. That's like a necessity.
Gotta have it.
You gotta have it.
Gotta have it. Let me ask you one question. Who are you inspired by? Who your inspiration is right now? Give me one person in the industry right now.
One person in the industry I'm inspired by. Yo, um, so I'm inspired by DJ Khaled because I seen like how he worked from like from years growing up. I watched him as a child. You know what I'm saying? Him and Rick Ross. I watched how they ran businesses. They messed up and then they bounced back. And they messed up and they bounced back. And they have so much going. So I'm inspired by them. Um, I recently just got inspired by Blood Raw, reading his book. Like I've been reading his book since I bought it.
Yeah,
And it's getting pretty good, and it's just like, wow, you get to learn the artists that you listen to. You know what I'm saying? Just by reading a book or really listening to them, or just watching them, or paying close attention to them. And me,
right.
I've been paying close attention to DJ Khaled, Rick Ross. A lot of major artists out there. I pay attention to Gorilla. I pay attention to Ti Plies, like a lot of the legends, Nipsey Hussle, PNB Rock, all of them, Takeoff, all of them. I paid attention to them, but
Yeah,
it's like, watching them go. It's just like it's not just affecting the music industry, but it's just like it affects me too because I grew up off of them. I grew up off of them. Uh, I was inspired by them making music fun. You know what I'm saying? Like Takeoff was the reason why I made music, fun.
yeah,
It's just like I used to just walk around like Takeoff. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just
right,
something
right,
that I just couldn't help but to do. So it's
right,
just like, dang, yo. But DJ Khaled is a major inspiration. I always wanted to meet him growing up. I would try to catch him, and at one point in time, I was in a competition. I was hoping I won because we got a live Zoom call meeting with DJ Khaled, but I ended up. I think I made it to like the third place. But maybe one day I'll meet him.
right. I'm on the same thing you on because I gotta meet that guy, man. Like,
Yeah, I
yeah,
gotta meet him,
I
yo.
gotta I gotta meet that guy, man. He was a big part of me when I first jumped in the game. I was like, man, I'm gonna be like Cali.
Yeah, yo,
You know what I'm
another one.
saying? Cause he just he had it going, and he still
That
got it going. Like right now, like dude ain't missed yet. You know what I'm saying? Like he
exactly.
really truly blessed. He really truly got an ear for the culture of music. Like that, it's him. You know what I'm saying? So shout to DJ Khaled, man, for real.
Real rap, yo. Shouts out to him. He
Yeah.
put God first and everything, and that's
Oh
what I
yeah.
love. You know what I'm saying? You can
Can't
tell
do
he
nothing without
respect.
him. Can't do
Exactly. We
nothing
can't.
without him.
We are nothing without God. I don't care who I have to tell it to. We are nothing without God. Like we wouldn't be nowhere without God, yo. And once he take his hands off you, he take his hands off you. It's over with.
Exactly. Exactly. So listen, man. Before we get out of here, right? I know some independent artists gonna tune in. They're gonna check this out. They're gonna listen to it. They're gonna watch it, and they're gonna try to take something from it. So before we leave, I want you to drop these independent artists some jewels on why they shouldn't stop chasing their dream and their goals and their visions. You know what I'm saying? Like they stuck right now. So give them some motivation so they can keep going.
Yo, I want all my independent artists to know this, yo. Never stop chasing your dreams. Never stop doing that. Because you never know when your blessing may come at the right moment, at the right time. You could be ready to give up, and boom, you have a blessing right there. So many times I wanted to give up, and I've been blessed with so many opportunities back to back to back. And it's just like, wow, you know what I'm saying? And your supporters, your fans, you can't give up on them. You know what I'm saying? Even if you want to give up on yourself, it may seem like nobody's supporting you, but you never know who's watching you. You never know who's watching you. So don't give up. Even if that's all you have, never give up on yourself. Never quit. Because if you quit on yourself, what do you have to fall back on? So don't give up. Keep pushing. Keep following your dreams. Even if you're not signed to a label, it doesn't matter. Keep pushing until you're able to build your own label. That's what I have to say to y'all, yo.
That's what's up, man. Shout out all your social media real quick.
Yo, follow me on Instagram at beautiful_imperfected. That's B, the number three, AUTIFUL_imperfected. Beautiful. That's really my name. It's what my name means in Yiddish. So my artist name is Beautiful. My mama named me Beautiful. So beautiful_imperfected. Follow me, network with me. Don't be scared to reach out to me, ask me questions. I'm an open book. I'm genuine. I'm very social. I'm a sweet person. I'm the sweetest asshole you'll ever meet. So don't be scared to network with me.
For sure, man. That's what's up. Hey, shout out where all the song, shout out where that first single was, No Control. Let everybody know what that's at, and then let everybody know what day the new single come in and all that.
Oh yeah. So listen, No Control. I have a single called No Control out. You can find that on all platforms. Beautiful. My name B the number 3 autiful. You have to spell it like that, and then no control. You can find that on Apple Music, Spotify, iTunes. It's on all platforms and all stores. I do have another single coming out on December the 9th, my brother's birthday. It's called Mercury. That will be live in all stores on all platforms on December the 9th. Make sure y'all go check that album out. Yo, ladies, if you freaky, men, if y'all love y'all ladies freaky, women, if you love your women freaky, y'all know what it is. Check that single out. Y'all want something different. Y'all want a nice bedroom vibe. Make sure y'all go check that single out. December the 9th, it'll be dropping on all platforms.
That's what's up. But until then, before it drop on all platforms, y'all can go request it right now on 94.4 FM Jams, Valdosta website. We got an app. Make sure y'all tune in. Hey, beautiful. We appreciate you for logging in with Chill Talk the podcast on your favorite grinder, Chill Will. Shout out to Uptown Media Group. Shout out to 94.4 FM Jams, Valdosta. Shout out to my wife. She's the engineer on this thing, man. We can't do it without her. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was still talking. I ain't stopped talking. I already know how to do it. You know, I've been doing this a while. You did what I'm saying? Look, again, man, we appreciate you all the way from Houston, back around to Philly. And then you say you in Wisconsin right now, man. So yeah,
Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Hey, that's what's up, man. For real. Hey, keep sharing the station, keep reposting the station. I appreciate you, my love. Until boom, we'll holler at you. Keep working.
Love y'all, yo. Thank you.
Yep.